All right. Hey. Welcome back to another episode of the She's Making an Impact podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Ngom. Today we have some on-air coaching for you with one of our Activate students. And I love doing this on-air coaching. It's just such a great way for me to be able to dive into their business on a more personal level, for them to get some private time with me, and then for you to kind of be a fly on the wall and learn what it's like to be a part of Activate, and also how I would coach you in a certain situation. So we're not currently accepting applicants for Activate right now, but you can get on the wait list by going to rachelandgom.com/activate. And today we have Cecily on. So I'm excited to chat with you, girl. Tell us, who are you? What's your business?
My name is Cecily Avila, and I am a Pinterest manager, and I'm switching over to coaching. So I'm creating a course right now on how to become a Pinterest manager, because I've had a lot of emails and questions on that from my website. So that is who I am.
Perfect. All right. How can I help you?
Have some questions on. I'm just in the process of outlining my course right now.
Awesome.
And I just want to go over like pricing and like what's in the modules kind of a thing.
Sure.
So just about the courses, my course planning right now.
Okay. Let's do it. All right. So you're sharing your screen with me now. And if you're listening to the podcast and you want to see the screen, we're recording this on Facebook Live on the She's Making an Impact Facebook page. So you can check that out there. So what questions do you have on the modules?
For what I'm teaching, it's going to be, I've taken a lot of surveys and asked questions to my Facebook group and my email list, and everyone that is looking to buy the course is brand new. I mean, they're Pinterest users, but they're brand new to Pinterest for business. So I would have to teach them Pinterest for business and also how to become a manager. So I wanted to keep it to 7 modules because I don't want, since it's being drip, I don't want to go on too long. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking to have technical training in module 2, how to set up client accounts and technical training. Mm-hmm. Or I wonder if it should be dripped. I wonder if it should be a little bit for each module. I'm not sure. It's just, I don't want like 100 billion lessons in one module. You know what I mean?
For sure. So I would typically, when I'm creating a course, I would write down the modules, and then I would do like bullet points of like, what are all the things that need to be covered for them to get the transformation that I want them to have. So you could just create just little bullet points, and each bullet point could be a short video. And so I don't like courses that have an hour-long video like per module.
I don't do that now.
Like, especially like being a mom and stuff, like you just don't have the time, and most of my students are like really busy, and so I just I try to break it down as much as possible, and it's like, okay, this could be a 3 to 7 minute video. Like most of the videos in my courses are super short, sweet, to the point, and so I would just do bullets of like, what are all the things that need to be included for them to learn. So if you're doing like Pinterest overview, what services to offer, I would just put down in there, like, what are all the things that need to be covered for them to get that transformation in that module.
Okay. What do you think about doing the short video and then having maybe more of the training like on a PDF, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I actually just interviewed someone for the podcast, Cassie Ryder, and she's in the episode, she's basically sharing how to help your clients get awesome results. It probably won't be live for like another 2 months, but remind me and I'll share it in Activate so you can actually go through it and listen to it beforehand. But one of the things is you want to make sure that when you're teaching a course, you're appealing to how people learn in different learning styles, because some people are super visual. Like, I need a video. I've gone through a course before where it was mostly just PDF downloads. And for me, I'm like, oh, this is painful. I can't just read everything and actually like learn it and absorb it. Like, I have to have videos that go with it. But you want to make sure that you have like PDFs to go with it. And I know my students, like we've had over 1,000 students go through Pin with Purpose. One of the feedbacks that I was getting was they needed like very much step by step by step. And so that's when I created the process street documents that go with the course. And so especially for what you're doing, like this is what we have with our Pinterest management business is we have process street documents that's showing our Pinterest managers how they can do like step 1, this is what you need to do. Step 2, this is what you need to do. So if it were me, I would have video, PDF, and process street. And that way you're appealing to all the different learning styles. And it's very much like methodical step by step for them.
Okay. Have you ever done Thinkific? That's what I was thinking of starting because it's free.
That's what I used when I started because it was
Oh,
free. Yeah, I would do it everything on Thinkific to get started with. And then as soon as you have a few students and you have the money in the bank that you can upgrade the Dobby, I would do that. But it's totally cool to start with Thinkific for free.
okay. Okay. And I was thinking of the first one, the beta launch, being a lower at $297, and then maybe with each launch go like up like $50 or something. Is that okay? Or I don't know.
Yeah, you could start at $297. If you're teaching them Pinterest and how to be a Pinterest manager, make like
Yeah.
this could be a 997 course easily. And so
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking maybe
easily.
well, because no one knows me, so.
So, I mean, you could start there if that's what you feel confident selling, but just have it in the back of your head like this is going to be so valuable and I'm going to have to raise the price to get people to be more invested and to help them get a better transformation.
True.
Your VIP at $397, I think you could up that to $597 or $697. And maybe you include Voxer coaching for the entire program.
Okay. So instead of just doing it 2 weeks after the program, do it during the program.
Yeah, I would. And that way you could charge more. And
Okay.
that way
And
there's a bigger gap. So like you could even do $997 if it's going to be that long, if it's a 7-week program. So it could be $997 and they get Baxter access with you for the full 7 weeks. And then when you compare like $997 and $297 seems cheap in comparison. It's okay if no one takes you up on the $997 offer, but just by having those two side by side, it makes the $297 seem more doable.
oh, okay. That's a good idea.
Pricing and positioning.
Okay. And also, I was thinking, do you think it'd be weird if I had the DIY and then the VIP, and then I've been a Pinterest student myself, so I've been through a few courses, I've been in a few Facebook communities, and there is a lot of disconnect where there's people that feel really lost. Like after they take the course, they're in the Facebook group. There's live questions every month, but they still feel like they're not getting the attention, they're not getting their questions answered, or maybe because they're just too shy to ask them. I was thinking of doing like a 4-week or 6-week coaching after the course. Is that weird?
I would do it during
The course.
The course.
Okay. Will that be a third option, or is that part of the VIP?
That would be included. And so like when you're selling this, let them know like you're never going to have it at this price point and you're never going to get this level of coaching and access to me, especially at this price point. I would definitely do it during and not after because, and this is part of the reason like we're dripping the course and you're not going to have all 7 modules done when you're launching this because you don't know if when you start teaching this course if it's going to be way over your students' heads and you're like over teaching because that can happen a lot. Like you don't understand how much of an expert you are and how like you really have to dumb it down for people and start like super duper simple. And so you won't know that until they go through 1 or 2 modules and you're getting that live feedback from them.
Okay, so just do a Facebook group for this?
Yeah.
Okay, Facebook group. That is so brilliant. Okay. My students already. Okay, and let's see. So bonuses. So I'm working on talking to people to get bonuses, like, a little for my course to add on. And so would it be rude to email bloggers that, I'm in groups, but I don't exactly know? Is that too rude right now because I'm brand new?
Would it be rude to email them and do what?
And ask them if they would provide like a little bonus or like be a affiliate or something? or like a brand new course?
I mean, there's so many students within Activate that have a very similar but non-competing niche to you.
Mm-hmm.
I would reach out to them.
Oh,
Like
okay.
collaborate. That's like part of the magic of Activate is you get to collaborate with everyone in there. Like I'm thinking marine and teaching like WordPress and how to get a blog set up. Or like, there's so many women in that program that
That's
you guys
Maureen.
can
She
work.
helped me so much already.
She's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
She's amazing. Make sure you send her a testimonial that she can
I
use.
did. I compared it
Good.
to Indiana Jones. Did I tell you that?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's her testimonial. But yes, I did.
Yeah, I would
Um,
collaborate with all the ladies in there. And then it's a win-win because you're helping them get exposure and they're helping you create some really solid bonuses for your course. So one of the bonuses, yes, the Facebook group. Another bonus is that 7 weeks of coaching. And then I would have a fast acting bonus where the first 3 people who buy get a private 30-minute strategy call with you. And that creates a sense of urgency on launch day for people to sign up.
Okay. Okay, let's see. So, I was thinking of having another revenue stream. Just I kind of want to do Facebook ads, but I know it's really expensive. So, what do
It's
you?
only expensive if you do it wrong. It can
Okay,
be like a crazy great investment for your business if you do it right.
I took a course, but I haven't watched it yet. So I have a Facebook course. I have a DCA course. I haven't
So
looked
we
at it
have a
yet, but I
crash
have those.
course. We have a crash course within Activate, and then as you're
Okay.
setting up your ads, Dawn is one of like she's a Facebook ads trainer within Activate, and she can help you.
Oh,
So if you're gonna do ads, it would be to a freebie, right? Or would you be doing it for this launch?
I don't know. Freebie, I think.
Um, you can for this launch. I want you. When are you planning on launching this?
I was talking to Mindy, and we're thinking next month because she wants me for our next meeting, but I have to decide I want to do a challenge or a webinar, and I can't decide yet. So
You could do a webinar and
I
keep
have
it
no
so
idea.
simple. Webinars are going to be easiest for your first launch, and then you could do a challenge the next time around. So I would do 3 webinars, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, different times each day. But over the next month, I want you to be super focused on building your email list and getting in front of other people's audiences. So anyone within Activate, reach out to them, see if they have a podcast or if you can go live on Facebook in front of their audiences, and make sure you have your freebie ready to talk about. By the way, what's your freebie?
Right now, it's a video, a 9-minute video of the behind the scenes of being a Pinterest manager. So I
Okay.
go over just what we do, like how to do a profile setup, and then a little bit about pin design and Tailwind and scheduling, and then a list of services you could offer and how much you can start off at. Kind of a thing.
Amazing. What's the URL where people can get that?
CecilyAvila.com/behind dash the dash scenes.
Okay, so this is a really good example of why you need a easy URL to use, because this is an opportunity where you're on the podcast and you're in front of a big audience, that people that want to get your freebie, but you probably just lost them because they have no idea how to spell your name and all the dashes. And so like I would just go to GoDaddy, spend $12 and get a custom URL that's like freepinterestmanagertraining.com. And then when you're on a podcast or a Facebook Live, you can just create your super simple pitch of what that video includes, how it's going to help them, and go to freepinterestmanagertraining.com to grab it. And it'll be so much easier for people to remember and actually like open up their phone and grab it.
Okay. Do you think a video is just too much for people to watch? I mean, 9 whole minutes. Do you think I should do
Not
it like?
necessarily,
Okay.
but I mean, you could always test stuff out and see. I think a 9-minute video would be great if you like video and that's your like a medium that you like to help people with. I don't see any problem with it.
What about like a PDF, like a Pinterest Manager quick start guide, and then have a video link in it?
You could do
Would
that
that
too.
be better? Or do you think that might? I don't know. The video is fine by itself. I don't know.
The video is fine by itself, but if you're looking to get like Pinterest managers, they're probably going to be kind of like detail oriented. And they'll probably want like some kind of a checklist. So if you could create a Pinterest manager checklist, cheat sheet, something like that, where they can just go through and be like, check, check, check. I'm sure they would like that too.
Okay.
That would be like an extra value add for them.
Okay. Great ideas. Okay, so right now, since I'm preparing a launch in a month, do you think I should just not do a baby offer? I should just
No, no,
go
no, not
straight?
until after you get through this launch.
Okay, so I'm thinking of doing another revenue stream.
Okay.
What do you think? I was thinking of having like a subscription. So it would be a library of pin templates I'll be adding to every month, pitch templates, workbooks. I don't know, like tracking spreadsheets and spreadsheets to get sent to your clients. Kind of
Okay.
thing.
How
What do you
much would
think
you
of
charge for this?
that? $15 a month? I
Okay,
don't know.
no, because this is going to take up a lot of your time, and because you're so new, it's going to take a little bit of time for you to build up your audience, and for you to actually make this worth your while, you need a lot of people at such a low price point. If you want another revenue stream, I would be an affiliate for any courses that you're a part of that you like. So you went through Amy Porterfield's course, be an affiliate for that. She gives 50% commission. I made like between 20 and 30 grand her last launch by being an affiliate for it, um, which is insanity. So I
Yeah, I signed up through you. Did you know that?
what
I signed up through you.
did you really? Oh, that's funny.
I haven't watched it yet, but I signed up for it.
Yeah, so like sign up if you like Amy Porterfield's style, sign up to be an affiliate for it. If you know, like you can be an affiliate for me and for our next round of Activate. And if you recommend any students, then you get commission. So I mean, that would be what I would do just because I want you focused right now on this and
Mhm.
getting this done. And then another revenue stream might be private coaching of you actually taking people under your wing and teaching them step by step how to be a Pinterest manager because want some people do want private coaching with the expert and they'll pay more to get that time with the expert instead of just going through a course.
Okay, what pricing do you think that I can do as a someone
You
new?
could do $9.97 a month.
Okay.
And I
Um,
would not do weekly calls. I
oh
have
my God.
learned, my gosh, when I first started doing private coaching, we had weekly calls. And if you have, I think at one point I had like 10 clients. And if you're doing weekly calls with 10 clients, like you don't have a life. And I don't want a business that creates that kind of like bondage. As much as I
Right.
love working with people privately, but you don't need to do more than 2 calls a month. I actually do 1 call a month with my private clients and they get Voxer access. And that way, they just become more independent and they get access to me when they need it, but it's not like I'm like completely holding their hand. It's really like giving them the tools, the resources they need and letting them fly more.
Two
And it's
times a month or one time a month? What did you say?
I meet with my private clients once a month
Once
for
a
an
month.
hour and then we do Voxer coaching throughout the month.
Okay. Okay, good idea.
Mhm.
Okay, I kind of feel like I want to throw up. Thinking about last
We've gotten so much done and we're only 22 minutes in.
and so I have a problem of thinking ahead.
I see that.
I keep forgetting that I work full time. So I'm like planning. So I'm seriously, I've in my head, I've already quit a job. I've already have a successful course, and now I'm like doing like, oh, okay, next year. I'm talking about next year already. It's only February. We'll have like this coaching program, a group coaching for pitch managers. So yeah, I keep forgetting. So I work full time still. Keep forgetting that. So
You can still, I mean, my client Dawn, she's built a freaking awesome business working full time. So it's so doable. You just got to manage your time well.
Okay. So, I mean, I have no problem doing Voxer. I mean, at my job, they're really flexible. I can do Voxer. I can do quick emails. I just can't, like, get on a call or, like, video chat with somebody. So, for my course, if I'm doing a Voxer access is fine. And the Facebook group, I think that should be okay, right? I think.
I would do the coaching calls. If it's 7 modules, maybe you only do 3 calls. And so it's like every other week they get a call with you.
Okay.
And it's okay to do those calls at night. Like, that's fine.
Okay. All right. That is, I think that's all the questions I had.
So biggest thing for you is to stay focused on the step you're in. Like right now, we're building your email list and getting ready to launch the course. So I really want this to be your main focus. I don't want you thinking subscription or mini courses or anything like that. Stay focused on this step. We're going to have a friggin' awesome launch. We're going to crush it.
Okay, so building my email list. I'm just trying to get in front of other people's audiences and just probably get a really good URL first, right?
Yes.
You see about successfully.com/behind dash. Okay. And you said to go to GoDaddy. Where did you say to go for that?
GoDaddy.
GoDaddy. I didn't know they did that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you could even reach out to people who like have bigger audiences than you. So like for one of my students, I actually sent an email out to help her build her email list. So like that's an option. You could actually reach out to people who have bigger audiences and offer to pay them like 50 cents a lead that comes in. That way they have an incentive to send an email out for you. I would write that email for them though, like provide the copy and everything to make it really, really simple. But offer to pay them 50 cents a lead. That's a lot cheaper than you would get on Facebook ads. But it's still giving them an incentive to actually help you.
Okay. All right. This is great.
I am so excited for you. This is awesome.
I think I'm excited.
And
I think I'm excited.
if you write an email and give it to me, and when you do these webinars, I'll email my list for you, just because this is such a great offer that my audience would be interested in, because I don't teach people how to be Pinterest managers.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's getting closer. I'm getting really nervous right now.
No, you have time, but I want you to really like step up the urgency of thinking, I need to build my email list now. I need to, be going live on Facebook 3 times a week, adding value and starting to build that connection with people.
Do you think, is there a certain number that I need to be on my email list? Because I just barely
No. But when I launched Pin with Purpose, I have no idea how many people are on my email list, but I was like 2 weeks into my business. The biggest thing, like when you're small, is I reached out to everyone privately that I had done market research calls with. Like I reached out to anyone that I knew was an entrepreneur and let them know how this would help them, and how I would really support them. So when you're small, it's like you got to get scrappy. As your email list grows, it gets easier, but in the beginning, like really focus on developing those personal relationships, those personal connections. And again, utilize Activate in the network within there. Offer people $50 if they have someone that signs up as an affiliate. So like a little affiliate bonus for them.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for your time. And I'm excited for that your baby's coming like next week.
I know, I'm just like over here bouncing on my ball. Like yep, she'll be here any day now. Cool. All right, you feel good?
Yes, I feel good.
Well,
much better, thank you.
Yes, I am so excited for you, and I can't wait to see when you launch this course and all the people to help. Amazing. Where can people connect with you?
I am on, let's see, Cecily.com, CECILYAVILA.com. And I'm also on Facebook under the same name. And I have a free Facebook group for how to become a Pinterest manager at Pinning Academy course on Facebook. So you can just search.
Perfect. Cool. Well, thank you for being on the podcast. You are awesome.
Thank you. So are you. Thank you.